box is killer. First off, the color's amazing. Look at the inside.
AstroTurf?
Nah, man, that's some grass.
Is it real grass?
Depends on what kind of grass you're asking about. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we've got a detailed look at these bad boys right here. This, my friends, is the Air Jordan 4 PSG. Is that all they call this?
I think so.
Yeah, there's not like another nickname or nothing. I don't know, man. I'm sure I'm wrong, but whatever. These are fire, man. These are dope. Now, before we get into these, though, my friends over at the Hoopery got some dope new shit. Look at that, man. It's bubble season.
It should have a COVID thing, like trying to get in.
Well, that's the funny part. So that one's for the bubble. This one's called Wear Your Mask, or Masks On. And it's just like a play on, because all the NBA guys, like when they break their nose or their cheekbone or their orbital socket. Every player that's ever worn one of these masks have gone off every time that they wear them. So I swear to good luck. Like, it makes them feel even more like a superhero than they kind of already look like when they're out there.
Nutcakes!
But anyways, if you wanted to grab any of the Hoopery's awesome new stuff, go click the link in the description box, head over to the Hoopery, and check out their dope stuff. Now, as for these guys right here, this is a shoe that I honestly wasn't trying to grab or anything like that. I'm surprised that I have a pair, because I normally don't go after collabs and stuff like that, because I never could get them. So why boost my level of disappointment up to some notch that it doesn't need to be at? So like, I just keep things simple, just know that I could get them basic GRs. But today, these must be a GR, although they're an expensive GR. $225, man. Jeez. Now, as for these, they will be available on the 10th, I believe, and you can get them over at Phenom Global. Their site might be down still. They have some issues whenever they go to checkout. Flooding of people, too many. Whether they're bots or not, doesn't even matter. Just too much traffic. The server can't handle it. So they're working on that. However, they do take phone orders. They are open right now because you can, go in with a mask. So if you're local to the Sacramento or Elk Grove area, check them out. Give them a call, phone order. They'll ship it to you. All that kind of good stuff. Do they ship overseas? All you got to do is call them and ask. I'm just saying. Although you might be asleep when they're awake. You know what I mean? Because I know that the time zone a little bit different over there. But these are dope, don't you think? Like, this is your kind of color. This is a Mrs. Wing color. She loves this maroon stuff. This real deep maroon. She wants a Porsche in this color. It's one of the first things she's ever told me. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've remembered it for how long now? 17 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time, man. That's a long time. Now, as far as these go, this is an Air Jordan 4 done up in the new pattern, or the new, not pattern. What I was talking about was the panel pattern, but the new shape. Love this, man. We got this same shape on the Black Cat release. This doesn't get me excited for this colorway, even though this colorway is dope. What this gets me excited for is...
the breads.
No. No, man. This one gets me excited for the military blue because of this little rand right here. This the same it's the same color. It's going to be the same material. They didn't buy this material right here just to put it on this shoe. I'm telling you, they're coming. I don't know when, but they're going to come. Is that what she said? Maybe?
Maybe.
Is it like an orgy? They're going to come. That's a lot of people.
Everybody's coming.
So yeah, these get me excited for an upcoming potential release that has not been announced or anything, but I just got that feeling that, like I said, they don't waste money, you know what I mean? That I know that they bought this in bulk. So we're gonna get those eventually. Now, as far as the materials go on these things, for $225, it better be this good. That's all I'm saying. Like, this is crazy. Well, let me tone it down a little bit. They're not crazy. They're just a lot nicer than what I was expecting. This toe rand, for example, is just smooth as shit. It's just nice, man. I like it. The upper has a little bit more texture than what I would like, but the texture isn't heavy. It's not got that weird ass tumble, that pebble tumble. It's just a nice little smooth texture. So when you break these in, man, it's gonna give some natural creasing. It's gonna even some of that wear out and all that stuff. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be sick. When I put these on feet, normally like I could see like this side profile when I'm just looking at them, right? And I'm like, yeah, those are dope. Like every shoe that you are attracted to from a profile standpoint, you look at it and you're like, yeah, that's clean. But it really depends on this view, the top down view, right? And sometimes when I look at the top down view, no matter how pretty the side view is, I look at the top down view and I'm like, I don't know if I could do that all day. You know what I mean? Like, it look like I'm wearing like soap boxes. Is a soapbox a thing?
It's a car that you race downhill.
It is. What I was thinking of was a tissue box. So it can be like
Kevin Malone.
Man. But again, the materials on these guys are really nice. I'm quite surprised. For $225, I really shouldn't be, but we're still talking about Jordan brand, so there's a little bit of surprise there. Now, what I really like is this back portion. I'm not a huge fan of the change. I'll be honest. I know that what it represents. I think that's great for the team. Paris Saint-Germain or PSG is a football team, aka soccer for American folks, which is why there is all that grass inside the box. But they are presented on this colorway. This is one of their not PEs, but collabs. I guess it could be considered a PE. And they normally do this at least once a year with a drop. The change up right here, I don't know if I love it as far as visuals go, although a lot of people are going to like it because obviously it represents their team or the team and all that stuff. So people like those little touches. But what I really like is the material change, because you can't see it, but you can feel it. This is not like that normal stuff that they put on there that'll like cut your Achilles. Is not that. This is like super rubbery. It's super cool, man. I like this. So I wish that all of them were like that. You know what I mean? Like this is going to be so much more comfortable, because I like the ones that have the leather patch just based off of comfort alone. But this right here, man, I'm kind of surprised. Just surprised. There's also a little 75 back there. I read that it's for their zip code, so that's kind of cool. I don't know anything about this team, so I'm sorry about that. I'm not going to give you guys a history lesson. You guys can do that for me though in the comment section. Let me know everything that you know about PSG.
And let me know if it's Saint Germain, like you said, or Saint Germain.
I could have been saying it wrong that whole time.
Maybe.
Oh. Now, look at that outsole. Woo, that's sexy. Herringbone. I wonder why there's not a Nike Air on there, you know? That was a missed opportunity. I know that there's not one on the back, but on the inside, there's not either, but there's a PU insole. Got you. There's a PU insole though, and they normally do that on the Nike Air branded pairs. And they didn't put Nike Air on these guys, which is interesting, but it's all good. I guess you don't see the bottom of the shoe, so it's cool. And then the midsole itself is polyurethane. There's an air sole unit in the back, which is visible. There's also another one in the forefoot, which is not visible. That's called an encapsulated unit. You really can't feel them because polyurethane is kind of hard, but it is what it is. It's cool that they're in there. Now the paint application on the maroon, it's like a weird matte, but it feels like it's this is gonna be a weird reference. Not that they're all not kind of weird, but like Moss Man from Masters of the Universe, the original. I know it's such a weird thing, but it feels like him. And Panther, you know what I'm talking about, right? That weird like velvety feel. Feels like that. I'm not saying that it's hairy, it's just the way that the paint is. It just has this weird like feel to it. Here, feel it. I'm serious. It doesn't feel like paint, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's soft.
Yeah, it's clearly matte, it's soft, but it feels like it could damn near be felt or velvet or whatever the hell that velour. It's not, it just feels like it. It brought me back to kindergarten playing with Panther, Moss Man, all those guys, you know what I mean? I was like, ooh. That's a weird memory. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, you can go true to size for a typical, like, you know, Air Jordan fit, or you can go down half a size if you like that super snug fit. Me personally, I like going true to size in my 4s. That's what they feel best as. There was a certain amount of runs where they were the real big boxy ones, the big bubbly ones in the toe. And those ones, they run a little bit big because of obviously the big old bubbly toe and stuff. These guys, they fit a lot sleeker. I've heard some people go up half a size. That's you. Go ahead and note your reason. I'm pretty sure it's for wide footers. You're a wide footer, and I know that you don't like this little guy right there. It messes with your piggy toe. Some wide footers might just want to skip on 4s altogether. You do have a pair that's up half a size though?
Yes.
And you like those ones better?
I do. They're a shoe that feels snug. I haven't been able to break them in and not make them feel like I'm being suffocated.
You definitely got to give a 4 some love. 4s and 3s. 2s even, 1s, all of them with the all leather builds and stuff. When they start getting kind of thin on the upper, like the 6s and the 7s, those ones are a little bit easier to wear like right out the box. But these older models definitely need a little bit of love. You got to break these things in. To me, I think that they feel great, but I like these kind of shoes. What do you think about this box, man? I know the boxes are dumb, but like, I like when they do different stuff. I really like the inside. That's super creative. And it's like glossy.
They really were like, these are $225, guys.
We gotta go all out, yeah. Like, we gotta do something. People gonna start complaining.
Yeah, dear Jordan brand, please make a women's size 6 Jordan 1 low in these colors because I really like them.
Did they not?
I don't know.
I'm
if they
pretty
did,
sure that there's a
find them
maroon
for
one.
me.
I can't even find them for myself. I'm Jordan 1 lows, man. They just go everywhere. Like, as soon as they get released, it's gone.
No, even better if you make them in the slips because I love the Jordan 1 slips.
See, that's a good example because you said the same when those first came out, that they were too snug.
Yeah.
And then you kept wearing them.
Yeah, and now I live in them.
Yeah, and now that's like the shoe that you wear like on a daily basis.
But I've gotten new pairs since then, and I'm always like, oh, because they're too tight all over again. And I'm like, I gotta.
Yeah, but you gotta break it in.
out.
You gotta love them, man. Put some love into it. I don't know the size ranges. All I know is that they will definitely be available in men's. If anybody wears grade school size, good luck, because I just don't know. But yeah, these are dope though. I really like the way that they did everything. I'm surprised that they didn't change the little tongue patch. It says Air Jordan back there. I think they could have done something a little bit different, but at the same time, they really did this. How do you think about that though? Like, feel it. Like, it's like super soft.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy.
Because the normal ones that you guys get, I swear it's basically a razor blade back there.
Sometimes it feels like it. Even when you break in the whole thing, that's the one part you can't really break in like hard ass plastic like that. But this one, I like it. So that pretty much takes care of it for these guys. Again, they release on the 10th. What month are we in? October 10th. And the retail price is gonna be $225. Good luck to everybody that's out. What?
My face.
I know. No, I know. But good luck to everybody out there that's trying to grab a pair. Again, I think that these are a really solid release. This colorway is fire, man. These are dope. These I like these a lot more now that I like keep looking at them. I'm like,
Yeah, when you brought them home, I was just like, oh yeah, I've been seeing those. They're super pretty. And normally, I don't really care about 4s.
This is true. It's one of my favorites. Actually, it is my favorite. It's my favorite Jordan. Fun fact, if anybody cares. We're gonna take off now. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. And until next time, guys, have a good one.